Hello number ones, welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking. Here is the question for today. Can the Metatron read and understand messages written in Chinese characters or Hanzi, and for that matter in Japanese as well with the kanji? Well, just to begin, for this video, I'm going to use a couple of messages that I've received from some Chinese subscribers. I wish to say thank you for these subscribers from China, for both watching my videos, but also writing in Chinese, because it was fantastic for me. It's a good way for practicing. So, can I actually read and understand these characters? Well, the whole thing happened because one Chinese subscriber wrote a message in Chinese, and another Chinese gentleman, the first one is called Prince Crazy, and a gentleman by the name of Rob. Of course, these are just YouTube names, but a Chinese gentleman by the name of Rob actually wrote him both in Chinese and in English, saying that he should not use Chinese because otherwise I wouldn't be able to understand. Well, just to reassure you, my friends, I can read Chinese characters, so let's have a look at this. We can take this opportunity also to show you that I can read the characters, but at the same time, as a good learning tool, we can learn from our friends from China who are native speakers, and we can see what they wrote and what characters they use. So let's just do this. So this is the original message. 我是中国人，我找到你的频道也很高兴。我的老家在湘水淮阴。 但是我在南京长大的，我说中文都有爷爷奶奶的湘水口音，哈哈！你的视频做得真好，继续保持。Okay, so 我是中国人，我 I 是 am 中国 China 人 person, so I'm Chinese. 我 I 找到 find, so in this case we can translate it as in the past found. 你的 your 频道 channel 也 also 很高兴 very happy 小朋友我也很高兴你找到我的频道我 in this case my 老家 hometown 在湘水 now 湘水 is literally means noisy water, but it's the name of of the area of China where he lives, and he also specifies that it's in Huaiyin, and I had to look that up because I couldn't remember where it was, but it's in 中国东方, so it's in the east of China. 但是 however, but 我在 I in Nanjing, but Nanjing is the city, the name of the city. 长大的 长大 means grew up, so he grew up in Nanjing. 我说 I speak 中文都有爷爷奶奶的香水. Okay, this one means with, basically, my grandfather and my grandmother's 口音 is accent from 香水. So he's got the accent of his grandparents. Not sure how that sounds like actually, but yeah, it's an interesting word here. 口 means mouth and yin means sound. So the sound of the mouth is the accent. Haha, this is just for laughing. 你的 your 视频 video 做 do, so made in this case. The 真好 really good. It's interesting here the character the is just used as a connector to the rest of the sentence. We also find it in verbs such as 觉得. 继续 means continue, 保持 means keep, so we can consider it as keep going, keep doing what you're doing. So the original message written by our friend Rob was the following. We still read it together because of course we know now that it's not true that I can read Chinese, but this gentleman didn't know that he was just being kind, and I actually appreciate that. But we now read it just to learn Chinese. So he says, 小朋友他不懂中文啊，你应该用英语写出来。小朋友 so small friend, it's just an expression, a way Chinese call children when they don't know their names. 他 he meaning me, 不 cannot, 懂 understand, 中文 so Chinese and I is just an exclamation. 你 you, 应该 should, must or ought to, 用 use, 英语 English, 写 write, 出来 means out, but you don't really say write out in this situation in English, so we can translate as write down. Okay, so as I was making this video, our friends, they both replied again, so we're gonna see what they wrote. So first of all, our friend Rob, he says, 你真的非常厉害，如果你有中文方面的问题可以问我，毕竟是 我的母语我知道的一定会告诉你。So this means 你 you 真的 really 非常 very very 厉害awesome or amazing. 如果 if 你 you 有 have 中文 Chinese 方面 well it could mean field meaning as far as Chinese is concerned. If 的问题 questions, so if you have questions about Chinese we can translate 可以 you can 问我 ask me. 毕竟 all in all 是 is 我的 my母语 mother tongue 知道 is know, so know the way is to know in Chinese. 一定 certainly, definitely 告诉 inform 你 you. So he's basically saying that whatever question I have about Chinese I can ask him and he's going to teach me because it's his mother tongue. 好的，如果我有一个中文的问题我一定问你，我谢谢你。And our 14-year-old friend also replies and says 我也可以帮助你学习中文，就在这里留言，我会回答的。Okay, let's translate. 我 I 也 also 可以 can 帮助。I would translate this as assist because 帮 means help. Together with 助 I would consider it as assist. 你 you 学习 study 中文 Chinese 就 just 在 in 这里 here 留言。Let's leave a message or leave a comment. 我 I 会 can 回答的 reply. 谢谢你们，你们想得很周到。Okay, well, this was just a response video, but I noticed that it just became an interesting Chinese lesson. So it's a good way, I think, to learn a language, to just see how natives speak and the way they use certain words and just copy them. So again, if you're a Chinese subscriber, please feel free use Chinese in the comments. 如果你是中国人，请用中文。And also, if you happen to be Japanese, もしあなたは日本人でしたら、ぜひ日本語で書いてください。私は漢字も読めますから、全然大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。Okay, thank you for watching, and remember, the Metatron has spread his wings. Goodbye. 再见。